Chapter 5. Challenges to and restoration of the Congress system. Challenge of political succession. After the death of Jawaharlal Nehru in May 1964, Lal Bahadur Shastri became the Prime Minister of India. Shastri served as Prime Minister until 1966. On the 10th of January 1966, Lal Bahadur Shastri died in Tashkent. After Shastri's death, a political succession struggle began within the Congress party. Two major leaders emerged as contenders: Morarji Desai, Indira Gandhi. After internal discussions and political negotiations, Indira Gandhi was chosen as the Prime Minister of India. The Syndicate supported Indira Gandhi to become the Prime Minister, even though she was considered politically inexperienced. Behind this decision, the Syndicate believed that Indira Gandhi would work under their guidance and direction. However, political developments later proved that this assumption was not entirely correct. Despite the leadership competition within the Congress party, the transfer of power took place in a very peaceful and democratic manner. 4th General Election 1967. The 1967 elections were called a political earthquake in Indian politics. Economic crisis. Reasons behind the crisis: failure of monsoon, widespread drought, reduction in foreign exchange reserves, decline in exports, increase in military expenditure. These factors created a serious economic crisis in the country. Political situation. Political challenges. Opposition parties started mobilizing the masses. The situation became politically tense. It was a major challenge for the inexperienced Prime Minister to face elections. Political earthquake. Why 1967 elections were called a political earthquake? For the first time, Congress could not form government in 9 states. States where Congress lost. States where Congress could not form government: Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Bihar, West Bengal, Orissa, Madras, Kerala. These states were located in different parts of India. Conclusion. Impact. The dominance of Congress weakened for the first time. Opposition parties became stronger in many states. This election changed the direction of Indian politics. Congress split, 1969. Congress split. Growing differences between the Syndicate leaders and Indira Gandhi led to serious conflict inside the Congress party. In the 1969 presidential election, Indira Gandhi supported V.V. Giri as the candidate. The official Congress candidate was Neelam Sanjeev Reddy. V.V. Giri won the election, defeating the official Congress candidate. Division of Congress. Division of Congress party. After this political conflict, the Congress party split into 2 groups. Congress, organization, led by the Syndicate leaders. Congress, requisitionists, led by Indira Gandhi. This event marked a major turning point in Indian politics. Election of 1971. Indira Gandhi's political comeback. In the 1971 general elections, Indira Gandhi regained strong public support. She re-established the Congress party with the popular slogan, Garibi Hatao, remove poverty. This slogan helped her connect with the masses. Lal Bahadur Shastri, 1964 to 1966. Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri served as the Prime Minister of India from 1964 to 1966. During his tenure, India faced 2 major challenges: Indo-Pakistani War of 1965, severe food crisis due to monsoon failure. Jai Jawan Jai Kisan, national slogan. To inspire the nation during difficult times, Shastriji gave the slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. This slogan emphasized the importance of soldiers defending the nation, farmers feeding the nation. Tashkent Agreement, 1966. Tashkent Agreement. After the 1965 Indo-Pak War, India and Pakistan signed the Tashkent Agreement in 1966. The agreement was signed in Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, then part of the Soviet Union. It was signed by Lal Bahadur Shastri, Prime Minister of India; Muhammad Ayub Khan, President of Pakistan. 1960s, dangerous decade. This decade is called the dangerous decade because during this period India had to face 2 wars: the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965 and the Indo-China War of 1962. Due to the failure of monsoon, a food crisis had arisen in the country. The economic condition of the country was also very bad. Unemployment was increasing and along with it inflation was also increasing rapidly. Public protest was gradually taking a fierce form. Non-Congressism means, non-Congressism was a political strategy where all parties opposed to Congress came together to defeat it. The parties which were different from each other on the ground of their program and ideologies all united means, political parties that had different ideas, policies, and beliefs decided to join together despite their differences. And they prepared an anti-Congress front by doing electoral coordination in terms of seats. Means, they formed an alliance against Congress by adjusting seats among themselves during elections so they would not compete with each other. Socialist leader Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia gave the strategy the name of non-Congressism. Means, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, a socialist leader, named this strategy non-Congressism. The phenomenon of coalition in the states came to the fore from the elections of 1967, means, the system of coalition governments, multiple parties ruling together, became important after the 1967 elections. The non-Congress political parties came together to form the Sanyukt Vidhan Sabha Dal, SVD. Means, all non-Congress parties joined together to create a group called Sanyukt Vidhan Sabha Dal, SVD. The SVD government formed in the state of Punjab was called the Popular United Front. Means, in Punjab, the SVD government was known by another name, the Popular United Front. 1. Defection means when a public representative wins the election on the symbol of a particular party, but after winning leaves that party and joins another party for personal interest. Means, a leader wins an election from one party but later leaves that party and joins another for personal benefit. 2. Daya Lal, Haryana, a Congress MLA, changed party 3 times in a fortnight after the 1967 elections. Means, Daya Lal, an MLA from Haryana, changed his party 3 times within 14 days after the 1967 elections, showing a clear example of defection. 3. Ayaram Gayaram Jumla has been made in his name. Means, because Dayalal kept changing parties frequently, people started using the phrase, Ayaram Gayaram, for him. 4. This Jumla reflects the concept of defection in politics. Means, the phrase, Ayaram Gayaram, represents the idea of defection, where leaders switch parties again and again. 1. Syndicate, a group of some influential and powerful leaders within the Congress was informally called Syndicate. Means, a small group of powerful leaders inside the Congress party was called the Syndicate. 2. This influential group operated and directed the policies of the Congress. Means, this group decided how the Congress party would work and what decisions it would take. 3. This group had complete control over the Congress. Means, the syndicate had full control and strong influence over the Congress party. 4. K. Kamraj Madras means, K. Kamraj was a powerful syndicate leader from Madras. 5. S. K. Patil Bombay, Mumbai, means, S. K. Patil was an important syndicate leader from Bombay. 6. K. S. Nijalingappa Mysore, Karnataka, means, K. S. Nijalingappa was a syndicate leader from Mysore. 7. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy Andhra Pradesh means, Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy was a syndicate leader from Andhra Pradesh. 8. Atulya Ghosh West Bengal means, Atulya Ghosh was a syndicate leader from West Bengal. Presidential election of the year 1969 1. After the death of Dr. Zakir Hussain, the syndicate declared the then Lok Sabha Speaker Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy as the official presidential candidate. Means, after President Zakir Hussain died, the syndicate chose Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy as their candidate for president. 2. Indira Gandhi supported Vice President V.V. Giri, who filed his nomination as an independent candidate. Means, Indira Gandhi did not support the syndicate's candidate and instead supported V.V. Giri, who contested as an independent. 3. Indira Gandhi asked people to vote in the presidential election on the voice of conscience. Means, she told voters to vote according to their own thinking and not follow party pressure. 4. Due to this, Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy lost the election and V.V. Giri won the election. Means, because many people followed Indira Gandhi's advice, V.V. Giri won and the syndicate's candidate lost. Congress split. 1. Only after V.V. Giri won the election, the syndicate expelled Indira Gandhi from the Congress party. Means, after V.V. Giri became president, the syndicate removed Indira Gandhi from the Congress party. 2. After this, Indira Gandhi established the Congress, requisitionist, and called it the Real Congress. Means, Indira Gandhi formed her own group called Congress, R, and claimed that her group was the true Congress party. 3. On the other hand, the syndicate renamed the Congress as Congress, Organization. Means, the syndicate's group was called Congress, Organization, to show it was a separate group from Indira Gandhi's party. Privy Purse and related events. 1. Before the merger of princely states with the Indian Union, the government allowed the ruling families to keep some private property and gave them special allowances. Means, Before joining India, kings were allowed to keep some wealth and were promised regular payments by the government. 2. These private properties and allowances were decided based on the revenue and capacity of each princely state. Means, the amount of money and benefits given to each ruler depended on how rich and powerful their state was. 3. This system is called Privy Purs. Means, Privy Purs refers to the payments and privileges given to former rulers after they joined India. 4. Indira Gandhi adopted a 10-point program to recover the support lost in the 1967 elections. Means, after losing popularity in 1967, Indira Gandhi introduced new policies to gain public support. 5. This program included nationalization of banks, government distribution of food grains, and land reforms. Means, her policies focused on helping the poor through bank nationalization, food supply, and changes in land ownership. 6. To defeat Indira Gandhi in the 1971 elections, opposition parties formed an alliance called the Grand Alliance. Means, many non-Congress and non-communist parties joined together to challenge Indira Gandhi in the elections. Indira Gandhi or 1971 elections. Indira Gandhi presented a positive program during the 1971 elections. Her main slogan was, Garibi Hatao, remove poverty, which focused on solving the problems of poor people and improving their lives. On the other hand, the opposition parties formed a group called the Grand Alliance. Their slogan was, Indira Hatao, remove Indira Gandhi, which mainly focused on removing her from power rather than addressing public issues. Indira Gandhi also made an important issue during the election campaign, the abolition of Privy Purs. Privy Purs was the allowance given by the government to former kings and rulers. She wanted to end this system to promote equality. Election results of 1971. Congress, R, and CPI alliance won 375 seats. 352 seats by Congress, R, and 23 seats by CPI, Congress, O won 16 seats. Grand Alliance got less than 40 seats. Thus, Indira Gandhi won a massive victory because her campaign focused on real issues like poverty, while the opposition mainly focused on removing her from power. Garibi Hatao focus on poverty removal. Indira Hatao focus on removing Indira Privy Purs allowance to former rulers, abolished, result huge victory of Indira Gandhi. Congress system restoration and results. 1. Now the Congress party was entirely based on the popularity of its supreme leader. Means, the Congress party mainly depended on the image and popularity of its top leader, Indira Gandhi, not on the party system. 2. The Congress was no longer a party of diverse opinions and interests. Means, earlier, Congress had many different ideas and leaders. But now, it did not allow much difference in opinions and became more centralized. 3. This party depended on some social classes like poor, women, Dalits, tribals and minorities. Means, the Congress party focused mainly on gaining support from weaker and marginalized sections of society. 4. Indira Gandhi restored the Congress party but changed the nature of the Congress system. Means, Indira Gandhi brought back the strength of Congress, but she changed how the party worked. It became more leader-focused instead of being a broad-based party. Absolute majority of Indira Gandhi, 1971 elections. Indira Gandhi won a clear and strong victory in the 1971 elections. She got an absolute majority because her policies and strategies were focused on the needs of the people. Her slogan, Garibi Hatao, attracted the poor and marginalized sections of society. She also took steps like opposing the Privy Purs, which increased her popularity. On the other hand, the opposition was not strong and mainly focused on removing her from power rather than solving public issues. An absolute majority means winning more than half of the total seats in the parliament, which allows a party to form the government without support from others. Therefore, due to strong public support and weak opposition, Indira Gandhi secured an absolute majority in the 1971 elections.